It's late March and it's been warm this winter, and this is a yard that is exposed to the southwest and it is a slope. This is perfect habitat for mites, and this yard was fairly well damaged by mites. You can sort of see the pattern where the green is and then where the grass is just almost gone. This is all mite damage right in here. All of this is a perfect habitat. You've got reflected heat off rocks, off cement, and the sun is just southwest, comes across, keeps this warm all day. Mites love it, and they basically destroyed this front yard. The only yard that's worse is the neighbor's, and theirs is completely destroyed. You can see over here, this one's not as bad because the exposure isn't southwest, so they didn't get anything. They got it, and they got it. That one right there to the north, no damage. Mites know what they want, where they want to live. Hi Aaron, this is John with Castle Rock Sprinkler. I'm at your property this afternoon, and I'm in your backyard. Golf course is looking nice. You have some issues here with your lawn. We have something called mites, M-I-T-E-S, and they are active in the winter, starting in about January or December this year. And they get into the grass and they chew the crowns. As you can see, they chew it flat. When you see this flat, stuff is just flattened out. In some areas of the yard they didn't hit because the exposure isn't right. What they need is a southwest exposed slope, and they need heat islands, which your yard is just that. You can see that about 80%, 70% of the lawn is basically destroyed back here. If you don't take action to restore this lawn, this is what happens. It's already taking place. These are thistles. So there's no grass to compete, and so weeds and weird grasses are going to take hold here. They already are. Here's a weird grass over here that's taken hold. So this has to be restored, and you know it can be done with overseeding and aeration. And I see it's been aerated, but nothing like it needs to be aerated to get this back. So you can see there's lots of areas here that they. Here's another lawn that has received extensive mite damage. Again, you can see the area that is sloped to the southwest has been damaged, and the area that's sloped the other direction, they didn't do quite as much damage here. This yard is severely focused to the southwest. You can see down there that green patch in front of the shrubs. That area was shielded from the heat, and so the mites didn't get into there because it wasn't warm enough for them. These mites started in December, and this is the damage they did all through the season. And this lawn is mostly destroyed. Most homeowners have no idea that this damage is taking place. It's totally preventable if these areas are susceptible, are watered once a month beginning in December. Mites are very susceptible to any amount of moisture, and it kills them, but it doesn't kill the eggs, and so the mites will regenerate over time. But if you water them once a month beginning in December, you'll be fine. This homeowner didn't water, the mites have damaged it, and they think their yard is just dry. That's kind of the common reaction. They don't realize what's occurred. And it's imperative that something be done to restore these areas. They're not going to come back on their own. Bluegrass isn't competitive enough just to restore this all naturally. What will come in there rather than bluegrass will be weeds and fescue grasses and other types of grasses. So these areas have to be reseeded and aerated. And here you can see where I've aerated a yard. And it can't be just a few little plugs. You've got to really chew it up and get the grass seed work down into the soil. And this is a very effective way to restore lawns. I've seen people rip the sod out. Boy, that's an expensive proposition. So if you have mite damage or any other type of damage to your lawn, give me a call. I'd be more than happy to help you with it if you live here in Castle Rock or Parker.